Just sitting back, shooting the shit with CJ and Wayne, talking TV shows, movies, video games. Sit back and relax with CJ and Wayne. CJ and Wayne.
So we're shooting the shit now. Welcome back to Shooting the Shit number 6.
Yes, we're shooting the shit, people. Welcome back to the site, to the show, to all that random bullshit. You're here with myself, my good man Wayne, and my good man CJ. And basically, we're just here to entertain your lives for a little while.
Yeah, so while you getting that good poo, that good dookie pushed right out of there, you can relax and listen to us talk about some other shitty moments. So,
Exactly.
And you know what? You should value the shitty times that you have, because usually that is the only time a human being can have a total alone space.
Exactly. It's time for you. So just say you got an annoying, husband or annoying wife or just annoying person in general. You can just wander off to the old bathroom and pull down your strides, put those iPod on or whatever you fucking got, and just listen to us for a good time and have that shit while listening to Shooting the Shit, as we always say.
Right. I mean, how many times, like you said, if you had that annoying sister or mother. So I remember, whenever I just wanted to get away from my mom when she started cleaning, I would just run to the bathroom and just say, hey, I'm taking the shit, Mom.
Exactly.
It's leave me alone.
Only place you get privacy completely, without any. Well, you still get interruptions because dickheads ring the phone or ring the doorbell or something. But either it's the only place you get privacy. But today, Mr. CJ, we got a big show for these people out there. Or big show. Well, it's slightly big, but we're going to be talking about your adventures with meeting the nostalgia critic and Mr. Kevin Smith.
Yes, sir.
We're going to talk about our expectations for the next Independence Day film.
Yes.
Independence May. Well, I'm skipping ahead. And of course, are we expected to bomb? Are we expected to be successful? But we'll get into that later on. We have Mr. Zordon from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers has been cast, and you know what? He's a bad motherfucker when you really think about some of the stuff he's been in. And like always, people, we will end it with our Game of Thrones spoiler talk, the Battle of the Bastards.
Battle of the Bastards.
So yes, but let's kick it off first with of course, your adventures, man. What is news and latest for you?
So, this weekend, if you guys will listen to last week's episode, I was in Chicago. I was, went there. I don't know how I got some days off. I didn't even remember requesting it, but they gave me some days off. And I drove over to Chicago.
The best kind of holidays. Best holidays when you don't expect it, you get them.
And I'm like, do I still get paid? Yes. I'm like, oh, even better.
At the door already in your car, zoom.
So I'm out there, I just went up there to visit my granny like y'all heard last time. But the real reason why I drove out there was to visit my good friend Ebony. She lives in Indianapolis, and I guess the second time, I go to the convention called Indie Pop.
Indie Pop.
And it's just a small convention. It's a pretty nice sized small convention where you can meet a lot of internet celebrities and a lot of regular celebrities there at the convention. If you're a Doctor Who fan, we have Doctor Who, the Doctor Who girl. I don't know who her name is.
Doctor Who girl.
Doctor Who this. We had, a lot of other YouTube celebrities that were there. So that was really fun just seeing all the different types of celebrities. So the two biggest celebrities that was there, or three of them. There were three big celebrities. There was at least that I could recognize. There was this guy named the Completionist, who does YouTube videos about him completing a video game. I don't really care for him that much because he said Star Fox was a good game. Fuck that guy. So I can start beef with that dude.
I do not know the guy anyway. So
yeah, so fuck him. The second one too, there was a nostalgia critic. He had, him and that the completionist. They both had a line, of people waiting to go see them. I happenly able to run into him early and kind of have some, side talk because I kind of knew one of the, I know the guy named Malcolm who works for,
I was going to say, yeah, I remember you saying you knew him somehow.
Oh yeah, like I joke around like saying me and him on a date, so like, cause, he got in my, like I picked him up, we got in my car, me and my friends, we hung out and we drove to
he's got a great voice, that guy.
Oh yeah, yeah. So he does a lot of good roles. And then the final person it was Kevin Smith. So
Oh,
Kevin Smith was there too.
oh,
So
Mr. Kevin Smith, the man everyone loves or loves to
yeah,
hate, one or the other.
yeah, right, exactly. So now I'm talking about the nostalgia critic, and he
Okay, you just
Jesus
start
Christ.
laughing at yourself.
I'm just laughing because he looks so dorky. Like he had the dorkiest look. Like Malcolm,
I saw your
I
photo,
love,
so yeah, he didn't exactly look like a man of fashion, that's for sure.
I think because when you look at him playing the nostalgia critic, he got the tie with the jacket, so he kind of looked like he's this angry, dude all the time. But when you meet him, he's really mellow. He's super nice, But you can just see like good lord, he just reminds you of cause I got dorky friends and stuff too. So and I love him dearly. I'm dorky at times, but
Yeah, we can agree on that.
Hey, shut up, you. Nobody asked you.
Hey, we're all that geek culture shit, for God's sake.
So, you see him, I'm like, oh my God, he's probably just as tall as me. But,
He's a tiny motherfucker, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's like 6 foot. But just meeting him, you can just see that, like, the difference between him and the character he plays. And, a lot of the people, I think, when you meet an internet celebrity, you forget that they play a character.
Oh, God, yeah. You'd be surprised at how many people actually go and they probably met him and expected him to be the critic.
Oh, my God.
Or like James Rolfe, everyone expects him to be the nerd, so to speak.
Exactly. And the thing is, when you were there were people screaming his catchphrases like Batman credit card and all that kind of stuff. So when he did that, I'm like, he doesn't care. Like, he's really tired of people saying that kind of stuff.
Oh, he would.
But he does it to appease his fans and all that kind of stuff. And then I was just standing in line with the other people, and I was just seeing just some of the people, older people, some younger. I think it was a few people around my age, around that 30 age, that was kind of hanging out, talking and stuff like that. There were some people that you can tell that that's all they do is just watch nostalgia critic stuff because they know the ins and out, they know the songs, they know the Santa Christ. I mean, I'm pretty.
They have absolutely no life, in other words.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty nerdy when it comes to things. Like, I may not care for Star Wars, but I know all the Star Wars stuff. I know about the Luke and Vader. I know the Dagobah system. I know all that stuff. But I try not to let it, influence my life. So,
yeah, it doesn't make it doesn't change your entire living style.
But no, this is not me coming out on nobody. I'm just saying this is what I experienced and this is what I saw. Like, if I was a parent or something like that, I would just be like, what the fuck is going on with my child? If anything, you would just hope that your child would do something as good as the nostalgia critic. Because he had his dad there. His dad was, his dad is like a funny old
He actually took his dad.
Well, yeah, because his dad actually shows up in a few episodes or help him with some things.
See, I never knew that. I mean, I watched a good deal of his work, especially earlier on.
Yeah.
Yeah, the latest time I'd say, but I never knew his dad was. I knew his brother was a part of the show.
You probably see, if you saw what his dad looked like, you'll probably say, okay, I do kind of remember seeing something like that.
Oh, okay. So, then you learn something new every day.
Now, his dad always he always drops some type of racial black thing whenever he's speaking. Like, he can't help it. Like, if you watch some behind the scenes stuff and you see his dad, he always talked to poor Malcolm and asked him something about some kind of black question about something. Like, he's a typical old black father. He's a typical old white guy that talks to like a young black person. And you can just see poor Malcolm just smiling. But he dying on the inside.
Oh yeah, like he obviously is bigoted, but in a way that he doesn't even know he's being racist.
Yeah, but it's still funny. You can't get mad at him like that. Like I said, his dad, so they had a panel and his dad was talking about, he said, I never knew that it was called a bat credit card. I thought it was called a black credit card. And I'm like, why would he be mad about having a black credit card? I'm just sitting there. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. like the cringe was too hard. There was too much cringe on that. But yeah, just meeting up with Malcolm. Like I said, I met Malcolm. He's awesome. The one who really blew me away was Tamara. She's a new girl. She's a new girl. Not really new. She's been doing it for about a year and a half. Because the Nostalgia Critic had two people, Malcolm and Tamara. And these are the two people who kind of get together and they do kind of extra stuff for him on the side. You know, so they help him with the skits. She was dressed in her Wonder Woman costume, and if anybody have seen the review for the Superman versus Batman, all she does is just walk by on the screen and say hello, and then she walks off the screen, and then she walks back on, say hello, and then walks back off the screen.
Obviously poking fun at the fact that Wonder Woman was hardly in it.
Obviously, just doing a really true reenactment of Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, but she was the nicest person in the world, and I told her too because I got pissed off because when me and Malcolm was hanging out, he was talking about how there was some creepy dude that was asking her to I think like pose with some Jello or something like that, like put Jello on her body and pose with it. And he was just sending like this message. Yeah, I know. And he would email her over and over all this stuff until she had to block him. And I told him like I would be like Zod, I was like, I will find that fucking, like, if he does that, you message me, and I'll find that fucker.
I will find him. I will find him.
Right? So,
that's the thing, that there are so many fucked up people out there that must do this shit to, not just, these kind of celebrities, but you imagine super mainstream celebrities, the shit they would cop on a daily basis, it'd be insane.
I mean, lucky for you, you live on an island. So if this shit ever blew up between us,
hey, I live on an island where convicts were sent. So just think about that. Okay, we're all criminals here.
Yeah.
We were sent to an island because we were the worst of the worst. Just remember that. And now we have our own country.
But it's much harder for somebody to come stalk you in Australia. I mean...
Not really, because once you can't escape. We're on a big island. Just think about that.
Yeah, and
we are the original Escape from New York. Just think about that.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That fucking... So, like I said, just talking with her, and I told her, I'm like, look, I know a lot of people are, could be crazy to you, but I like you. I don't, like I said, whenever a creator that does things for free for me and I'm not paying them money and stuff like that, they change their style and stuff. I told them, like, hey, you change your style and stuff. There's nothing that I really bitch about. And if it is, I don't really bitch about it because it doesn't affect my life. You got to move on and do something different.
Yeah, you're talking about with his website, how he's changed it and stuff like that.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's... Prime example is like, okay, with Corey Coleman and Double Toasted and what he's done with that. When he was part of the Spill Days, everything was free. They were getting free content, like a lot of shows and a lot of celebrities on YouTube do. But you know what? Once they get to a level, they need to bank in on it. And I understand that. Now, as long as you're not pissing your fans off by ripping them off,
right.
Good luck to them, I say. They're there to make money. And if they can do it off being somewhat famous, I say good luck to them,
Right. And if they're like, creators that you like and they got Patreons and stuff like that, if you can, I think you should give it to them. Or don't have your ad block on when you're watching their stuff so you can support them at least.
Exactly. I said, look, we're all... Shit, you think if I could be making money off this shit, I'd be doing it right now? And you know what? That is part of the plan down the track. But, that's a road that you need to walk down, and I'll get to the point first, And like I've said to you, and I've said to my brother, with the website coming together and the shows, eventually it's going to lead down that path. But that is a long way. So then eventually I can have someone sending me stalking questions about me putting Jell-O on my body.
You know what? I know people are going to say that like you shouldn't wish it, but I do wish that we get to the point where we still get stalkers. Because if we get stalkers, that means we made it.
As you said, I'm on an island. I don't care.
Let's get stalkers. Let's have it.
And, I've always been saying this, and this is being a part of all the shows and sites we've been a part of. I always strive to be better and bigger on a daily basis. If we just kept doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over, I would literally get bored and give up again. I strive to always do something different, something fresh, something bigger. And I don't care if it means playing it safe but keep doing the same shit over again, I would be finished. I'd be like, nah, I don't want to do this anymore. And that's why it's so frustrating at the moment that we've got to put the site on hold and the new stuff on hold because the fact it's just waiting for the shit to come all together. And it is frustrating the shit out of me having to wait. But at the same time, it's given me time to plan out other stuff for the site and other shows and other ideas. So, I mean, the fact that we're just doing this, we're doing the shooting the shit, and my brother and me doing not worth kicking the ass, and they're just kind of, randomly being recorded, and we're just having fun. We're basically just two mates at the moment having fun, just talking,
This is like our poker night.
Exactly.
Just us getting together,
And eventually it will become part of a larger family, but it'll still be just two mates shooting the shit about random crap, And that, I never want that to change. I mean, we might have segments that come into the show and different ideas, and eventually, we'll probably have questions come in and stuff like that, and that'll all lead into bigger things. So, yeah, we'll one day we'll make it. We'll be famous, and then we'll treat all our fans like shit, like true celebrities do.
Yeah. So, and like I said, and the last person I talked about was the Kevin Smith. I see the appeal about Kevin Smith. I see why he has a diehard fan base for him, because he generally, well, from what I can tell, but he talked to his friend, he talked to his fan like they're just like he would, like the way we had talked to each other. We'd talk about pussies, Star Wars, and other nerdy shit. pussies.
I don't think I've ever talked to you about pussy and Star Wars, but we can talk about that on the next show. Right?
One day, Wayne, like I said, if these Star Wars movies get better, we'll talk about pussy and Star Wars again.
Give me that better shit. Star Wars. Come on. Get with the program.
And they give Ray some titties on her. And she gave us, oh my God, that would, you know what? I know that's objectifying her and stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm bad. Boo-hoo. Slap herself on the wrist. But I swear to God, she would run around with some big ass titties with the lights. Oh, I would love that.
I don't think they're going to do that for the next Star Wars movie somehow.
But yeah, Kevin Smith, awesome guy. He brought his daughter, lovely girl. Her name is Harley Quinn Smith, though.
That's fucked up. That really is fucked up.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Did I lose you?
Oh, no, I'm here. I can still hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I don't know what happened there.
That's just Skype for you there, people.
So, yeah, like I was saying, he named his daughter Harley Quinn Smith. Nice, lovely girl.
With a fucked up name. CJ!
Yes, sir.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I don't know where. I think that was my headset getting out.
Oh, okay, because I said I can hear you perfectly. I think it's just Skype being a dick.
Oh, I think it died. Jesus, I thought I plugged it when I left today. It's some bullshit. Oh, well.
Gotta love Skype, people. Gotta love Skype.
Yeah, his daughter was really nice and stuff, and he got this movie coming out called Yoga Hosers.
Fucked up name.
Yeah. I don't know what that means. I know yoga means, but not the hoses part. Now, little do you know, his daughter and Johnny Depp's daughter are like best friends.
Oh God, what a combination that could be.
They've been friends since like elementary or kindergarten or some shit like that. Now they're like 16 or 15 years old.
Yeah, see, I mean, okay. Are you a Kevin Smith fan or not? Like, where do you...
I mean, I like Clerks. I've never had a problem with Kevin Smith.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Everyone says they like Clerks. I don't see anyone else saying anything else about his films. That's all he does. Clerks.
I mean, he was a writer. I did like the episode that he did for The Flash on the CW. So he did a great job with that. He did a few comics. So, he had a lot of influence in a lot of things, in a lot of ways.
Yeah, but it's like, how he was invited to the Batman vs. Superman set.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What the hell was that?
My dog.
What the hell was that? That sounded like the most it sounded like the most highest pitched scream I've ever heard. It sounded like you got scared. It was like,
I don't know what's the matter with him. You okay?
Your dog, my God. If you don't know where CJ has his dog often on the show.
He does that periodically, like if he doesn't want me to pick him up or pull him or something, or if I get mad and I try to pick him up, he screams like I'm about to beat him.
Maybe you do, and that's just something you don't want to be aired on this show, that you're an animal beater.
Hold on, put it on mute, so.
No, we would not support that. You can beat up many other people, but don't beat up your animals.
I don't beat up my animal. Yeah, edit that out, Wayne. Oh, boy. But yeah, we were talking about so yeah, like I do like Clerks. I did like some of the shows, the cartoon. I like Chase and Amy and all that stuff.
Yeah, there's just it's something about him. Like I've got like I think I've seen Clerks and that is it. I think I might have seen Jay and Silent Bob, and that's it as well. But I didn't like none of his other stuff really fucking interests me at all. Not in the slightest. But it's him as a person. When you hear him, on the set of Batman vs Superman, oh, this movie's gonna be great. It's gonna be this and that. It's like, what the fuck do you know? Seriously, what gives you the value of being like shown that stuff? The set and all stuff before any of us. It's just
I think the thing is he's got too many friends in these high roles or in the different like anything that he's invested in, he got friends in it. So you can't tell that if he's being a Kevin Smith to his friends or is he just
yeah, that is true.
Because you got he's best friends with Ben Affleck. And the funny thing is, he's friends with all these other guys. They got more money than him. I mean, I know he got money. He ain't broke.
He's got money, but he still dresses like a guy who's, he's going to watch a hockey game or some shit.
Yeah.
He's just always got that, like, the football jersey, and he's a weird man. He really is a weird man.
You know what? Like what I said, when he came on stage, because he came late to the movie, and then he gave like a 45-minute monologue of how the movie got made and everything. So you kind of hear the history of it and what's going on. And
show the
when he talks, he said, I know, right? But he does sound like a genuine guy.
I'm sure he is. I'm sure what you see is what you get, which that I would admire about him.
Yeah, but as far from the movies and stuff like that, like maybe he's good at adding ideas and stuff, but he needs a writer, he needs an editor. He needs somebody.
He needs a kick in the ass.
He needs people to get on, because his wife she is not a Kevin Smith fan.
His own wife is not a Kevin Smith fan.
Yeah, he said like his wife is not a Kevin Smith fan. But he's like, I don't know how the fuck you can't be a Kevin Smith fan and you're fucking me.
Maybe she's a fan of him, just not his films.
Yeah, right.
Which is that is totally understandable. I said I've seen 2 of them at most, and even then they're like, whatever.
She's like a Dahlia and Luke.
Oh, okay. I'd put Kevin Smith, and people are going to be horrified when I say this, on the level of style, like Quentin Tarantino, where his true fans will see no flaw in any shit he makes. I personally think Tarantino's a better director, yes, but Tarantino has done some fucked up bad shit. But it's perfect. Oh, it's perfect. It's great. It's like fuck off. The guy is flawed.
And the funny thing about that is Tarantino. He was trying to get Tarantino in his movie and make him the detective.
God, Tarantino can't act. Please no.
He admitted that, but he knew that Tarantino would be perfect for that role because it was cheesy and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
That's why Johnny Depp became the actor. So.
Oh, okay. So I didn't even know that. Well, aren't you doing it? Well, if people are allowed to know it, aren't you doing a mini review for this film, and so to speak, in some little way, on a different site?
Yeah, I'm doing it. Yep, I'm doing it on the Double Toasted. They're gonna have it's probably gonna be all the way at the fucking end. It's called "Cut That Bitch Off" segment.
So you're going to be appearing on Double Toasted with Mr. Corey himself, and doing was it a 2-minute or 5-minute review?
2-minute review.
Yep. So
and the funny thing is, I got my friend Ebony. She wrote it out. She wrote the review for me, and I'll add the funny. So I had her write it out because if I try to go off my head and tell you in 2 minutes, I'm going to fuck up.
Oh, like 1 hour later, still going.
Correct. Yeah. So
that's it. So if you want
to right now, rambling on here.
Well, if you want to hear him give his little mini review, people, you got to head over to Mr. Double Toasted, Mr. Corey Coleman's site and listen to CJ. Probably like last fucking 2 minutes of the show, but yeah.
You're right. Yeah, you go ahead and do that.
Yeah. Well, do you want to move right along to the next topic, sir? Moving right along. Well, I think it's around that time when those fucking aliens are coming back and they're about to blow some more shit up. And there has been lots of different talks about the next Independence Day Resurgence. All right, there has been talk saying there's not promotion for it, that it's going to bomb, that it's going to be this disaster, this failure. Where do you really stand on this sequel? I mean, I've seen the trailers and I think it looks promising. Funnily enough, because I wasn't a big fan of the first one. I was when I first saw it as a kid. But, yeah, there's a new one coming out. What's your reaction towards it all?
Well, like I said, I don't know if it's cool or anything. So
Welcome to Earth.
Fuck you, Will Smith.
so like I'm saying, the thing is, I know as a kid I liked that movie. I really did like it and stuff like that. So now that we're older, you got all these people who are doing the reviews about, ID4, and they kind of shitting on it. And then you're hearing all the people older than us who are like 20 or 30 years older than us just saying how much of it was a bad movie. So it's like, was it really a bad movie? I'm just going off of nostalgia. Like, I enjoyed, I guess, the first one.
Yeah, look.
I even had my dad traumatized me.
Traumatized?
Yeah. So.
See, to me,
Yeah.
look, it's big, it's fun, it's stupid. It's a Transformers movie done a lot better.
So if the second one is going to be big, dumb, and stupid as well, then they can't go wrong.
Well, to be honest, all the reviews I've heard from so far are really positive, saying it is what it is. It is big, it's stupid, but you know what? It's fun. And with all these big blockbusters lately, there are all these, Batman vs. Superman or Civil War, where it's very intense, whereas this is just kind of let your mind loose and just have fun watching shit blow up. And sometimes you need
Like
that.
Ninja Turtles.
Oh, fucking hopefully better than that. God awful shit, that. Fuck that movie, man. Seriously, fuck that fucking movie.
Yeah, I saw your review. Yeah, you were crazy.
Fuck it.
So. But like I said, the idea, like I said, I can't get mad at it because I did enjoy it as a child. And so if I go see it and it's still silly, stupid, I want to see, have I grown as an adult, or I'm still a man-child that I'm always am.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, there are times when, I love watching a movie with great story, great intense thriller kind of thing, but sometimes I just want to watch shit blow up, but not done in a way like Transformers where it's really insulting and stupid to the point where it's actually degrading my fucking brain, melting it as I'm watching it. But with Independence Day, I only just rewatched it, maybe 2 weeks ago with Jamie and stuff, and it's like, I had the memory of, it wasn't a great film, but it was fun. And the second, I'm rewatching it again, it was like, it's still not a great film, but it's a lot better than I fucking remembered it being. So, it's got its annoying things in there, but overall, it's just a fucking fun, dumb film, and I actually hope it does, it makes enough money, but not enough money to the point where it's like, oh, we can cash in again, let's do a third one, because that would be getting fucking ridiculous. I think
Now,
two
the funny
movies
thing,
is
so
enough.
let me tell you how my dad traumatized me.
Oh, please do.
So,
I love hearing kids being fucked up.
so when did the first Independence Day come out?
Oh, God, Luke's going to be pissed. I think 95? 96? 96.
96.
Yeah.
That's over 20 years ago.
Yeah, that's true.
So I was 10 years old when that movie came out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So my dad take me to, we have a place called Walgreens where you go in there, you can buy little shitty toys and everything. And they had this Independence Day toy made by Tiger Electronics.
Oh, those video game fucking things.
So he buy me the Independence Day game. And he let me play with it. I'm enjoying it. I'm getting the jets. I'm playing it like for hours all weekend. So him and my mom got into it about something because they're divorced. I don't know what they got into it about.
Hang on, they got divorced because you got an Independence Day game? What?
Well, they got divorced before then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I think
I was thinking, I was going to say, God, this movie is a bad influence on people.
So what happened was once they left, Jesus Christ. So my dad, he did not want me to take anything that he bought to back into the house because he would be in the asshole.
Fair enough.
Doing that, he snatches the Independence Day game. He said, "No, you can't take it in the house. And just go in by yourself."
Aww.
So he snatched it from me, and I had to walk back into the house. And I'm going in the house, and I'm screaming and crying. I'm like, ah! I'm just crying my ass off.
And that was your love-hatred for Independence Day? That's where it began?
No, it's just something that he traumatized me for that I'm just thinking about.
Well, if it happens again and he takes away your PS4 version of the game and you're going inside crying, then you got issues, all right?
That's not going to happen. Okay.
Well, because there won't be a game. I don't think there will be a game for this.
Because I buy my own fucking games, okay? You're not going to be taking my games.
You'd be like Caesar from Planet of the Apes. No! I can start beating them up. Yeah, I mean, look, I hope the movie... I mean, look, I think everyone hopes the movie's good. But, you know, with box office-wise... Because, look, you got fucking that little blue fish out there swimming around. And that's going to be hard to beat. You know, it's going to be hard to knock anything off that. But at the same time, I also wonder, with Finding Dory being out there, it is a kids' film. So Independence Day might be the other aspect for a little bit older audience. And, you know, I know, yes, fucking grown-ups go and watch fucking swing fish as well and cartoons and crap. But you need that balance of, you know, animated kids' film, action adventure. So I'm just hoping it makes enough money to... Unless it's pure shit, and of course let it fucking bomb. But I don't think it's going to be that bad. I mean, as I said, all the reviews so far have been somewhat positive. So looks decent. I say, CJ.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hearing it as decent as well. I don't know what people want from this movie. So if you just want a dumb action fun, I hope people get that.
Yeah, I mean, is it going to be Oscar worthy? Fuck no. You know, come on, you got to have some reality to it here. You know.
So you know what's coming on next week, right?
Oh, what is coming on next week?
Isn't it Ghostbusters coming out next week?
No, not next week. No, that's July 15th. Don't worry, I know that date very well.
You know it. You know your bullshit well.
Literally, I'm counting down the hours to that day because I am going to see a black sky that's going to come across the world. The sun's just going to dim into darkness. You know, blood will start raining down from the clouds, and that's when I know. Oh shit! Ghostbusters just came out. So. Yes. Moving. Do you want to move on to the next topic? Unless you got anything else to say.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. So the next topic? We can either jump into the storyline of Zordon from I was going to say Zordon from Finding Nemo.
Let's talk about Zordon.
Zordon from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers has been cast, and do you know who's playing him, Mr. Caesar?
I'll say my name.
The one who knocks. That is right. Mr. Walter White himself, Mr. Breaking Bad legend, Mr. What else has he been in? The Total Recall?
Godzilla.
Godzilla. Fuck yeah, he actually hasn't been in some fucking things. And you know what the funny part was? He actually was in Power Rangers.
Yeah, he sure was.
He was. Bryan Cranston himself was actually a monster in Power Rangers. Now he's Zordon, leader of the Power Rangers. Genius. I love that casting. Because, I mean, Power Rangers would have been definitely your generation. I was starting to get to the point where I was getting a little too old to watch it when it first came out.
Whatever. You're never too old for Power Rangers.
You can be. I mean, look, you had Kimberly the Pink Ranger. She got my interest by that stage, but, you know, the rest of them I couldn't give a shit about. But yeah, it was getting it's pretty stupid when you think about it, Power Rangers. I mean, really.
No, don't give me no really. You're an '80s man.
Really?
You love all your '80s bullshit with Rocky running up and down the streets and Schwarzenegger and everything like that. I'm telling you.
Get me kids with attitude. What'd you get? He gets a bunch of fucking high school legend, like all A-class students. Where's that attitude?
You get teenagers because they're most expendable.
Oh.
You know, they got a lot of energy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Zordon uses a bunch of kids. Where are their parents? How come they always wear their colors? They always wear the fucking colors of the fucking Power Rangers.
I'm just saying, look, they had to stay in, you know, they had to get ready. And wearing the blue color gave them better fighting abilities.
Oh, did it now? Oh, and it was always funny that the Yellow Ranger, who was the Asian one, wore yellow. The Black Ranger wore black. Yeah.
Now they claim that was really an accident.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, because back then, you're right. Look, I don't give a shit. I just think, I would want to be Black Ranger. I don't care if I'm black, white, Asian, Latino. I would want to be the Black Ranger.
Be the Green Ranger.
Green Ranger, whatever. Green Ranger. Couldn't care about Green Ranger. See, here I am making out I actually knew nothing about the show, but yet, I know most of this shit. So it's kind of fucked up. But, okay. The movie, they already did one. I never saw it. Do you really give a shit about a new Power Rangers movie?
Yes.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Have you not been listening to me?
Didn't even need to think
Do
about
you know
it. Yes.
who your friend is, Wayne? Your friend is a guy who loves Japanese stuff, loves karate and all that stuff. Okay.
That's what got to do with Power Rangers.
Power Ranger was made in Japan.
Yeah, I know that much, but come on, it wasn't exactly real martial arts. It was always spin around in the air. Oh, act hurt, jump
You
back
hold
up.
your tongue.
Like,
You
hey,
hold your
let's get
your
some
tongue.
stock footage to fight against a monster, and you see it all transform and shit.
Yeah. They took real Japanese people, okay? I watched it all. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Wild Force, Dino Thunder, Time Force, Jungle Force.
What the hell's all this
Beast,
jungle? These are all the different versions of
Force
Power Rangers.
Beast, Rape Force.
Rape Force. Jesus. That would be a Power Rangers would be. I don't think that'd be made for kids though.
Oh yeah, that's saying like a bad gangbang porn. Power Ranger Rape Force. You do not want them to team up on you.
Yeah, I can imagine Zordon then. Yeah, bring me 5 teenagers with attitude. Oh yes.
And tits.
And what Alpha? My God, talk about an annoying fucking robot character. Well, fucking what the hell he's on about? What did he even
I
do?
hope this Power Ranger movie gonna be decent.
I wonder.
I'm gonna eat it up.
I wonder what are they going to aim it at it? Because okay, there was that short film that came out, which was a very adult, violent version of Power Rangers. People were like,
Yeah, that was stupid.
thank you. And everyone's like, oh, this will be awesome. It's like, fuck off. This is not Power Rangers. Oh, get the fucking dickhead out of here. Fucking
Aye, Wayne, that was awful.
I hate that fucking character so fucking much. I'll tell you what, I hope he's not in the new fucking movie.
You know, I hope they bring back Godar because he was the best. I don't know if you ever remember him.
Who the fuck was Godark?
Godar was like this gold demon that looked like a monkey, but he was gold, and he sounded like this. Like, I'm Godar.
He had gold armor, but he had like a monkey face kind of thing. Was that him?
Right.
And he had wings that flew?
Yes.
Oh, God, shit, my memory's just coming back.
He had a giant. He used to always whoop on the Power Rangers. Do you take this, you Power Rangers? I'll kill you all. You know.
Why? It sounds like Oscar the Grouch meets Arnold Schwarzenegger. God, actually, be that would be a great casting. Oscar the Grouch, the movie, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger. See Arnold in a bin, painted
I
green.
get onto my trash. You little bastards. No.
Fuck. We're giving Hollywood some bad ideas already.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got, what is it, Rita the Repulsive, or whatever her bloody name is.
Yeah.
Already, you know, I mean,
So.
people are bitching about the look of her costume, and like, what the? You honestly think they're going to make her look like the TV show? Come on.
Fuck 'em.
But, I mean, yeah, I'm not even going to ask you if you're going to see this movie, because it's pretty obvious.
You know I'm going to see it, Wayne. Are you crazy?
Well, I mean, I'll probably check it out too, but yeah, at the moment, they just had a teaser poster come out with them standing around on a car, looking into the night sky, and I'm like, whatever. Yeah, show us some fucking Power Ranger shit, and I'll be interested. But otherwise, yeah, at the moment, I'm curious, but I'm more curious the fact that Bryan Cranston's in it, though. Doesn't mean it's gonna be good because he's made some fucking shit.
So here's fingers crossed. Okay.
Yes. And moving right along to the next agenda, Mr. CJ. 'Cause how long do you have before you have to wander off into the site?
Oh, I think I'm fine because they just got their show so I got it on in the background. So I'm fine.
Oh my God! So he's actually listening to a show while recording a show.
No, I'm not listening. I got it on mute. So it's on mute.
Fair enough. Well, I don't know if you have seen the film, but Finding Dory has come out. It has been a box office success, so to speak.
He has a little heart to see a family film.
Who? What?
I said you have a heart to see a family film.
No, I had a heart to download it, but that's totally different. Totally different agenda. I'm not going to go and pay a movie to see it. All right, that's not me. But I did check out Finding Dory.
And how was that, sir?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm not the biggest fan of Pixar. Now, I know people are already abusing the shit out of me just for saying those words. I like their work. I really do like their stuff. It's never bad, but it's never spectacular. To me, like, you got Up. Up is a great film. That is probably their best they've done. But, then you get things like, Cars and Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, all this kind of stuff. To me, it's just decent. It's good child watching shows kind of thing. And it's just pretty much the way I felt about this. To me, it was a B class story done with the production of an A class crew kind of thing. It's Dory loses her parents because she hasn't got her memory. She's got to go find them. It's just typical adventure shit that takes them to like a SeaWorld kind of theme park. And I don't know. I just get more annoyed, I think, of the fanboys. Like Kevin Smith's fans just kissing the ass of Pixar for the sake of it being Pixar, And it's a good film. It's enjoyable. There's nothing bad about it. But it is really just obvious. It's predictable. It's straight down the line of your typical family adventure kind of thing. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. But it's just, come on, don't tell me this is best written movie of the year. Okay, Inside Out was another one. That is a very good Pixar movie. Matter of fact, that's probably their best, so to speak. Because I actually do like the in-depth background of the whole emotion about growing up. And, it was that to me is what an animated film can be for kids, but very, it can bring the adult audience into it as well at the same time. So, surely you would have seen Finding Nemo, the original.
Yeah, I vaguely kind of remember it.
But are you in the area with me? Are you one of those ones? I can hear people bitching now about, he hates fucking Pixar. I do not hate Pixar at all. I am just saying I don't understand the complete devotional love to it. So,
I don't. I really don't either. Because if you show me a Pixar or Disney, I don't. Yeah, I'm like, to me they're all the same, even though they are quote unquote done by different parts of Disney. I don't give a shit. As long as it's a good movie, that's all I care about. And some of them are awful. I don't know if it's Pixar or Disney.
Cars 2. Cars 2. Sorry.
Cars. You get certain stuff, and then something like I think. In my honest opinion, I think what's it called is overrated. Let It Go. What's that Let It Go one?
Frozen?
Frozen?
Yeah, Disney's Frozen. Yeah. I haven't seen it. I still haven't seen it yet, but yeah.
Yeah, Frozen was overrated, and then what was the other one? The other one was the one Inside Out. I thought that was a little overrated too.
Yeah, and I understand people saying that one's overrated. because it's. I mean, to me, it was a good film, and it actually made my top. It made my top 10 list of last year, and I like the fact that it had the moral story about growing up and getting old, and emotions and angry, and I actually like that aspect. Whereas it also was very kid friendly at the same time, so you got that balance. Whereas this shit with like Frozen, I know nothing about Frozen except for those fucking songs. I couldn't tell you anything about the storyline. I haven't seen it, so. Why am I going to check out a movie when all I hear is, let it go. Fucking yeah, I will let it go because I don't care about seeing it. If you're not going to tell me what the fucking plot's about.
Yeah, you know what? And that's the thing. We're hard, real men because we get to talk
about we're men. Talk about Power Rangers, yes. Big men here. But honestly, it's... I don't see... I mean, look, the love for Pixar, I get it. I totally get it. Fucking understand it. Even the love that Finding Dory's getting. I get it, but don't tell me it's this fucking well-written, brilliant fucking film, because it's not. It is really a B-class storyline that it just happens to have an A-class. Yeah, okay, prime example, there are movies like that out there, There are movies like, okay, Rocky is a prime example, Star Wars, all those kind of things. They're not the greatest storylines, ever. They're very fucking basic and simple, but executed right. And Finding Dory was the same. However, it don't give me that bullshit where it's, it's going to ground break this and change the world for that, because it's not. It's fucking not. Toy Story, okay, it was the first of its kind, big CG, lighthearted, good film. I get that. But don't tell me all these, like The Incredibles. Everyone's saying about, this is the best superhero movie of all time. I feel like saying, do you guys remember the fucking film?
Whoa. Calm down now. Shots fired.
No, I know, because a lot of people love that movie. You're probably one of them. I know everyone loves that fucking movie, and I've never understood the love for it. I really don't.
You are a cold bastard. Look at you.
No, look, I have no. And
If they would have made a Pixar boxing movie, you would be all over that
fucking
shit.
yeah,
Made
damn
in the
straight,
80s.
best movie ever.
Best movie fucking ever.
No, but like, it's just okay, especially with The Incredibles. Okay, that's one of those ones where people, I truly think, fucking watched it, loved it, haven't watched it since. God, it's a great movie. When was the last time you watched? Oh, about 10 years ago. Like, fuck off, don't give me that shit. If you're not going to watch a movie regularly, it ain't a fucking great movie then.
All right, so according to Wayne, Finding Dorothy was just a piece of shit.
No, I didn't say it was a piece of shit. I'd say it's actually a very good film. Not great like all these fucking people are saying, oh, 10 out of 10, fucking, yeah. Okay, if I had a rate out of 10, it would be a 7. It would be a 7, which is above halfway, because it's, but it's a very basic fucking storyline,
Okay.
And, biggest problem, it's predictable, And that doesn't mean that it's bad because it's predictable. It's just, to me, it's just like Pixar played it safe. There are things they could have done in here to get more of an emotional story out of it, which I won't spoil.
Monsters. Because I want the S to be lonely, man. All these letters getting attention. S over there, like, getting
I
dumb.
hear Corey Coleman's voice.
I don't know, my background crashed.
I just thought Corey was talking about you and me. About monsters. Fucking monsters hating Pixar. See, even Corey invades our fucking show, the bastard. But yeah, look, that's my review of Finding.
Thank you for your review, your mean-spirited, hateful review of a movie that I'm not going to go see. So,
hey, look, people can bitch about it, they can say I'm an asshole. You know what? You can love Finding Dory all you want. Not my problem. I just say it's decent. Go love it, go watch it, go check it out for yourself. That's what I say. Yeah, Finding Dory, people. And do we have anything else before we get into our spoiler talk topic?
I don't know. It sounds like we got it pretty much into everything.
Everything? Well then, people, this is the part of the show where you can either fuck off or sit back and listen to the Game of Thrones spoiler talk about the Battle of the Bastards.
We got one episode left, too, so this could be one more episode of us doing this.
But I've got nothing else to talk about. I need my Game of Thrones. But yes, what an episode, man. What a fucking episode.
The Battle of the Bastards, episode 9.
Oh, give the synopsis to the people. Tell them what it was about. Tell them.
So pretty much, we kind of start wrapping up everything. You see Daenerys, she comes in, she look at Tyrion, she's not pissed at him for having this war on the city, because really, it's not his fault. He did the best he could.
And you know what? It's playing into her hands anyway. It really is.
Correct. I mean, if he didn't strike the deal like he did while she was gone all those months, the city probably would have been really torn down.
Yeah, it would have been. So he did what was needed.
Exactly. For her to just come back that day or that week or whatever, and then they thought it was in war, after her being gone for like 7 months or whatever, how many other months? Good.
What do you mean good? She shouldn't have fucking gone off in the first place.
Get on him.
She shouldn't have flown off on the dragon in the first place.
So the other thing was, you also see her. She gets into a meeting. She had a meeting with what's the name? What's the name of that family?
Oh, you're talking about Greyjoy and the Ironborn, so to speak.
Correct.
Yeah. Well, it would be the Greyjoys, but yeah.
So the Greyjoy, they get there. You know, her and Denise, they're pretty much snitching on their uncle, saying, "Hey, he'll give you these ships, but he wants you to be his king and fill his cock." And you know she's not going for it.
Oh, no, she just kind of smirked at it and laughed.
She's going to be taking those ships when he comes.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, that's what you can basically see her plan is now, is to wait for him to come, kill him, and take his ships as well. Whether or not that's what happens, but that's what I gather she's going to try and do. Why sail out when you can wait for the dickhead to come to you?
So we also then we get into what we really need to do.
What do we really need to do?
Talk about the Battle of the Bastards.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh.
So not only do we see the Battle of the Bastards, we see we see that one of the last male full blood Starks.
Oh yeah, good old recon.
Bolton, he pulls his ass out and he has him out there and he said, "Run to your brother."
Yeah,
and then he starts shooting an arrow like he misses all the time. He shoots 3 little fucking arrows. He get close.
You got like one army on one side, the field in the middle, army on the other side, and yeah, he's running. You want to see your brother? Go run to him. Yeah, but there's one thing: you must run. And he starts. You just see him fucking grab his bow and arrow, and he's firing them. It's pretty funny.
So he runs out to get his brother, and then both of them are all just fucking with you, psst, like that.
But the thing is, okay, everyone keeps saying about, the Starks keep dying, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you've had Recon die, Robert die, and Ed Stark die. The rest are still fucking alive. So, don't give me this shit. Oh, the Starks are dying. They're not. You got Jon, who's still going to be a Stark. You got Sansa. You got Arya. You got Bran. Starks are everywhere. Deal with it.
So it was just to see that Jon fell right into the trap after Sansa said, like, hey, don't give him what he wants. He gets all the way out there, see his dead brother, then he's in the middle. He's all the way on the front line.
Shit.
All of them. Like, how do you feel when they would start crashing after him? Like, they start coming towards him. Do you think it was over for him at that point?
Nah. No, if they killed Jon off there, I'd be like, fuck this. I would have...
Wasn't that hilarious, though? Like, he was able to get all the way past... He got past all that shit. Because Ramsay, he had a good formation.
Oh, he had everything set. He had
everything set. The formation he had with the shields and the spears.
Oh, that was awesome.
Putting them in a circle. Stabbing and moving in. Stabbing and moving in. That was great. He was a great technician, only because he had the numbers for it too.
Yeah, exactly. And at the end of the day, he was still a coward because he didn't decide to go into battle himself.
He sure didn't.
He's a fucking coward. But I love
Ramsay. He still wanted to fight. He did try to fight on 1-on-1, but with a bow and arrow.
Yeah, exactly. And Jon knew that. That's the thing. The moment I've reconsidered your offer. 1-on-1 combat, I think, is fine. And he knew the moment he had he's going to fucking use his bow and arrow. He wasn't going to draw his sword out. So Jon just drops his sword, picks up the shield, and blocks it. He just keeps coming towards him, blocking these arrows.
And he started beating his ass.
Oh, that was one of the best scenes I've ever seen. Just a beat down and just the broken bones. Oh, satisfying. I like that. It's because everyone keeps saying, it's Game of Thrones is getting too happy now. It's look, we've put up with 6 seasons of dark and evil and death and the good guys losing all the time. We kind of need to see the good guys win, I'm glad they're finally doing that.
And the funny thing is, as you're watching it, you get to see Sansa comes out and he stops beating on him. Now, there's a lot of people, well, not a lot, there's just a small minority of these feminists out there are saying, like, I'm glad he didn't kill him because he would have took away her revengeance and her becoming whole as a woman now after what was happening to her. What the fuck are you looking into?
Look, I in some ways think he did leave him alive to let Sansa have her revenge. But you don't know that yet. Maybe he's going to be pissed off that he's dead. Or, you don't know until the next episode. But I get the feeling he kind of let her have her revenge. Not because it's feminism, power, or any of that bullshit. It's just because it's revenge. Doesn't matter if it's male or female, black or white. Doesn't matter. It's just revenge, and that's what's needed to happen.
Yeah, so, and then that's the end of it. The show ends that way. So it was a badass episode.
Oh, it was fucking intense. You got the giant running through the fucking door and get arrowed like crazy.
Oh yeah, then Ramsay with his bitch ass just shoot him right in the head. He just couldn't leave well alone.
Oh, yeah, because he's Ramsay. He's an asshole. It's gonna be sad with him gone now because the only real pig of a bastard left is Walter Frey, and the High Sparrow. So it'd be good to. It's interesting to see what they're gonna do with some of these characters. So with Ramsay dead, one's gonna have to take his place. It's like the biggest asshole of the show. So.
Yeah, they're going to be a worse asshole than Ramsay now.
Well, Walter Frey's still there. He's a dirty old prick. But leading up to the next show, right, you've got the little pieces are in play. Like you found, oh God, I can't remember the old bastard, the old general who's with John. He finds the little wooden stag that he carved out for the freak girl that got burnt alive. And he didn't know what her fate was. And he's kind of now gathered that the Red Witch and all this bullshit was a part of her death. And there's going to be there'll be a lot of different like loyalties broken in the next episode, I think.
Yeah, so it can all end up. But then you know what's going to happen. Daenerys, she's going to take over everything. And then they're going to be her, what she owns versus the White Walkers. Fire versus ice.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell that, but I still think that John and her are going to have somewhat to play out because he's seen the White Workers, you know, he's fought them, he knows of them. I'm sure somehow she's going to need him to either be like the general of her army or, you know, he'll end up being her husband or some bullshit. I'll do something, I don't know.
Have you heard the theory that it's going to be, okay, so you know there's 3 dragons, right?
Yes, I've heard, what I'm thinking of, yes, but do explain.
So there's a theory saying, okay, so you already know which one her dragon, the main dragon that she rides on is her dragon.
Yes.
The other one is it's going to be Jon Snow. She's going to give her on her dragon to Jon Snow because you're going to find out that Jon Snow's mother is part Targaryen or whatever. That
is a rumor been going around for a while. That they're actually related.
And then you got to think, then Tyrion, because that's the rumor having that Tyrion, his mother, had an affair or something like that before she got with.
The Lannister, yes.
Yeah, because he doesn't really look nothing like the other ones.
Yeah, it is true. But as well, I mean, because even a lot of people are saying, well, with Bran Stark, he can control animals. So what the hell is going to happen when a dragon comes near him? And he can just go, right, straight into their mind and take over them. So he really has the power to really be the one to be feared, to be honest. Out of all of them, if he could do that shit, he can get into the mind of anyone. He could take over the mind of Khaleesi, Jon, any of them. So he's going to be the interesting... And a lot of people are forgetting about that he actually has this ability to take over not just animals, but humans and pretty much see the time travel. Yeah, and he can see the past, and he's even influenced the past. And
it's funny, like, he is the one who led himself up, because some people think that he was that crow that he saw in the beginning of the show.
Yeah, I've heard rumors that he's always been the crow kind of thing. But like, he led himself up to get pushed out the window. Yeah, yeah. Which there's all those kind of theories. And you know what? That would not surprise me if they pull that kind of shit. But we have to wait till next season to find all that shit out. I think.
Yeah, how many seasons are left? 1 or 2?
As far as I know, they're doing 10 more episodes, and then maybe another season after that. So 2 more seasons.
2 more seasons.
I reckon they'll drag it out. I personally don't want it to go much more than 2 to 3 more seasons, because it's starting to get... if they ended at season 10, I'd be fine with that. As long as it didn't get dragged out for the reason of just boredom. If you could keep a good story going for a couple more seasons, have the whole White Walkers and big epic war take place over another the very final season, I'll be all for it. Just don't drag it out too long, but end it with a strong finish, and it'll be the best bucket show of all time.
And I guess we should end this with a strong finish then.
Yes, we should. It has been a wonderful show again, Mr. CJ. And of course, you've got to go and do your mini review.
Yeah, like I said, they just got started, so I probably got another 2 hours left.
No, that's all right. But to get a hold of you, Mr. CJ, where can the people find you at?
Well, thanks for asking. You can find me at just type Chicago John in Google. So all you got to do is just go to Google and just type Chicago John, and you will find me on Twitter under LEWJOL, or you can find me on Facebook as Chicago John the Bear.
Yes, you're back on Facebook.
Yeah, because I'm a transsexual.
Oh, yeah. Long story, people. Long story. Listen to last week's show.
Yeah, so you can find me, like I said, you can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me anywhere. You can find me all over. YouTube.
You can find me everywhere. Anywhere.
Find me everywhere.
And as for my wonderful self, you can look me up under Facebook under Wayne Smale, and you know the rest. Go to Twitter. My name is under Wayne A. Smale, so that's WAYNE ASMALE, and you'll find me at Twitter. Instagram, same thing, Wayne Smale. You can find me at Facebook, all that random shit. And like we always say, man, at the end of the day, we're going to be getting the website up soon, so everything will be channeled through that. And once that's all up and done, it's going to be so much fucking easier, but that's just still a little while away yet. And once that all comes together, everything will be sweet. But once again, thank you, Mr. CJ.
And thank you too, Wayne.
Yeah, and it's time for us to flush that toilet, get that shit all over and done with, and
wipe that ass.
Wipe that ass.
Shower.
Yep, use that basin, wipe it, clean it, flush it, get it all done, and go back to your lives, people. Thank you for listening to another Shooting the Shit. Thank you, Mr. CJ, and we will be back next week.
Just sitting back, shooting the shit with CJ and Wayne, talking TV shows, movies, video games. Sit back and relax with CJ and Wayne.